Good morning, everyone. Turns out all I had to do was completely uninstall my microphone from my computer driver, and now it works again, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'm so in love. I'm not really a fan of long intros. I don't think anyone else is here either, so this is probably the last intro I'm gonna do for a while, but happy spooky month. This story is called 7 Minutes Too Long, and it is by Decorative Gentleman, which I just think is a really fun Reddit user name. I'm gonna go now. Here's the story. I let the world bleed away through an open vein in my arm. The light blurred, washing away the grime of the walls in a haze like summer. I could almost feel my synapses firing, slowing and raging back, an inward eye opening as my life spread thin around it. The come down was gonna be hell. Tig was waiting for me to edge over with a stopwatch and a stethoscope. He's my lifeline, an anxious observer of a fading pulse. When my body goes silent, he'll start the clock. 119 seconds. Any longer and the risk of ischemic brain damage increases by the second. Junkers chase that line, but if you've ever talked to one, you'll know that the damage accumulates, and I can't have that. I've got a job and a wife who thinks I'm at pub trivia. I started awake to Tig's pale face looking down at me. His eyes were wide, his jaw tight. He's always a little edgy when his turn is after mine, but not like this. Something happened. Tig, what is it? A long sigh deflated the tension in his face. Shit. Tig, how long was I gone? You're fine. You're fine. How long? The tension twisted into his face again. He looked like he had aged a decade. 9 minutes. 9 minutes is too long. I shouldn't have woken back up. It made sense that my speech was a relief to him. The indications for use of Reviva said that anyone lacking a pulse for more than 5 minutes is a lost cause. The drug bootstrapped on the success of Narcan, another lifesaver, but one that would jumpstart blood production and a vascular regeneration in a way that made transfusions practically obsolete. Ironic that junkies would turn it and the body's response to death into a new addiction. But 9 minutes? Tig had run through a vein before he started the defibrillator. No Reviva meant no pulse, no oxygen in my brain. It should have meant cell damage, but I felt fine, relatively speaking. When I got home, I began to question that. My wife was in bed like she usually was after trivia night. I slipped in without waking her, but as I went to kiss her on the cheek, I was met with the sudden stench of rot. It pervaded the remainder of my restless night, and in the morning I found its source. I opened my eyes to her morning routine, makeup and a hair straightener. But the woman in the bathroom mirror who sang with my wife's voice was a corpse. She penciled eyeliner around empty sockets, and I, waking to a nightmare, shut my eyes tight. My wife's image was disturbing, but I didn't get the chance for that to be the object of my terror, nor the decaying neighbors who push gut-churning strollers. The thing that haunts me is the other figure I saw in the mirror. A gangly armature of blackened bones, gently scraping my lying form with the blade of a rusty scythe.